morning, everybody. Today is July the 12th. It's been about 10 days since we went salmon fishing. We're heading out again. It's 7 o'clock right now, 13 degrees Celsius. I don't know, about maybe 55, 60 Fahrenheit. It's supposed to warm up to about 26, 27, which is about 78, 79 Fahrenheit out here. Some light winds out of the northeast and east, and kind of sunny, cloudy, overcast, and as you can tell by the sky, hazy with a lot of smoke from forest fires coming from out west. So we'll see how we do in the lake. Yes, I don't know. A beautiful morning. Just got onto the water. The bay looks fairly calm. Not sure if you can tell, but the water is like super green out here, so I think that's probably why the salmon thrive out here. So I'm reading a history book, and back in the early 1900s, actually 3/4 of the herring that came out of Lake Superior came out of the area where we are right now. So we'll get the boat organized and we'll get going. Out here, water 60 degrees, just tons of bait fish here at all different levels, so we'll see how we do. Got two dipsies set up. Just in the process of setting up the downriggers. What a calm day. And there are a ton of, looks like mayflies that are on top of the water. You can pick them out. In the bay, bass are just coming up and just grabbing them off the top there. So these are the flies that are on the surface, just all dead. So the bass just love those in the little bay, but we're 154 feet, the temperature is 59 degrees, we're doing 2.6 miles an hour, so let's see how we do. It is absolutely calm here today. Nice orange sun poking through the clouds. And we have a ton of these little flies. You can see it on the windshield. No wind, but lots of flies. Not sure if you can see the flies here. There's hundreds of them buzzing around here. I mean, they don't do anything, but they just land on you and go into your mouth and your eyeballs, and they're annoying. Just after 8 o'clock, we got our first fish here, so I don't know what, it looked like it's very big. Is it a lake trout or? fired as the netter. That's a second one I almost lost.
That's a nice little lake trout.
Yeah, I think we'll keep that guy because he's kind of bleeding. Okay. Open Okay, it's about 5 minutes later. We just hooked on another one here. I think that's probably a salmon by the way it's pulling. Gonna try the net again here, see if I can get better or what? Mark the waypoint number 4. Tough. We want to constantly kind of go in a straight line to keep all the lines kind of straight in behind us so we don't tangle anything up here. Practice at netting, I guess. Apparently still not very good. I'll keep that guy for the barbecue. Watch the on the same lure we just got the lake trout on, the Gibbs Skinny G, I think it is. Fish seem to like that. So that was set for how deep? Get blood all in the back of the shirt there. So we got that was in about 140 feet of water. How deep?
I had that one set down 35 feet.
35 feet, so.
It's actually, it's same Skinny G spoon, but this is different color. This is Trap Shack. I'll show you that. That's not a bad little salmon. That's probably 3 pounds.
A nice little guy. Just like color on it. Snap a quick picture. Awesome. Keep that guy for the barbecue.
Yeah.
Take a quick look at that lure, then we're gonna have to turn here. that's just one of the small ones. So
That's probably 3 inches long.
awesome. Let's get another one.
Weather conditions at 9 a.m. Thunder Bay, temperature 15, wind west-northwest, 2 knots. Welcome Island, temperature 18, wind west-northwest, 1 knot. Passage Island, not available.
Well, I just saw the downrigger one pop.
That was on the flasher fly.
Looks to be salmon.
The focus a little to the left.
Yeah, I gotta put the camera down so I can net the fish.
So that was the first salmon we got on flasher fly this year. That's a Gibbs flasher. What's that? Lure Jensen. Lure Jensen flasher. Mark the waypoint. We're in 155 feet of water. We're doing 2.6 miles an hour, 58.2 degrees Fahrenheit, the surface temp. A little cooler out here, so we're a little farther out from where we normally are. So it's just very few clouds, but the sky is completely hazed from all the smoke coming from out west. But visibility is not too bad, at least along the horizon. So we got Isle Royal again, probably maybe 10 miles or so just off the horizon. I'll pass you that. So that's what we got it on. So the Lure Jensen flasher, orange green, and the fly. You can tell by looking at the hooks, we've got a lot of fish on that one, so I think it's almost time to retire that one.
We'll still keep using that.
Here's spicy little fish. Nice little guy. I think we're happy with our Yeti cooler, so we're on, we put a block ice in there on Friday, I guess Friday around lunchtime, and it's Monday right now, and it's been 3 days, and the block is still not melted. I mean, it's been warm. We had it out in the sun the whole day on Saturday fishing. It was over 30 degrees. Yesterday was around 30, and today is, it's not too bad right now. It's overcast and probably about, I don't know, 25 right now, about 75 Fahrenheit, but it seems to be holding the ice pretty good. So okay.
Well, we just heard the reel start screaming, and there's a salmon.
Woke me up there. Going pretty good. It's right at the surface. Funny, we just did a lure change there probably 5 minutes ago with this thing. We had we tried a bunch of different lures, and this is the first fish on this rod. We put ultraviolet, I think it is a glow-in-the-dark soda pop on. I like that, so we're kind of just experimenting with different lures today, just with it being overcast and that. This guy he doesn't want to come in. 188 feet. Pop right out there. Look at that. Goes to show you that sometimes you just you got to keep pressure on these fish, because as soon as you let the pressure off, it pops. I'll pass you that. Or actually, here, go ahead, take that out. We'll snap a picture. Almost a little bigger, eh, than the last guy. Here, hold that guy up for the camera. Well, hang on. Let me get on the other side, actually. Okay. There he goes. Nice fish. So that's where we got the last one on the soda pop. So it's kind of a glow one. So
yeah, moonshine.
Yeah, single hook. So we've been kind of experimenting with the bigger lures, the Magnum ones like this one, or the smaller ones. So we've been doing pretty good with both of those. So, and also we've gone to the size 1 dipsies. So I don't think the color makes a difference, but they're easy to use. Just click it in, and we'll let the line out on the line counter to whatever depth we want. So we're down around 40 feet right now. And we've been kind of experimenting. So. Another video kind of coming up here on some of the stuff we have, but we're quite pleased with the little Tahatsu we have right now. So that's a 4-horse, it's 1-cylinder motor. So I mean, Tahatsu's made motors since I guess the mid 1950s out of Japan, and since the mid 80s Tahatsu's actually made all Merc motors that are 30 horse and under. So I mean, Tahatsu themselves do still make, I think, up to about 150 horse, but I mean, when we started looking around for a small kicker for this thing, we looked at a couple things, and it's funny. I mean, the Tahatsu and Merc is the exact same thing, but for a 4-horse long shaft Merc, it was almost about 150 bucks more than for this one. We seem to like this one. I mean, it's a little bit louder, seeing it's the single cylinder, but I mean, I think we're averaging about 250 milliliters of gas an hour with that thing trolling here for salmon or lake trout. So, I mean, one thing we do like with with this one too, it has, as opposed to like the 8-horse with the 2-cylinder, this one still has an internal fuel tank. So we have the option of running either the internal tank, or with this one we have the hose hooked onto a small 3-gallon fuel tank. So it kind of just gives us a separate fuel system in that too for the 2 motors. So like. Well, we just had the flasher fly on the downrigger pop, and lost the fish, so have to reset it here. We find with the especially the downriggers and that, so once a fish hits it, you just get the slack in the line, and we probably lose a fish maybe 25% of the time. Seem to have better luck hooking up on the dipsies. Just when the dipsy releases, it hooks up pretty well 100% of the time. Have we lost one on the dipsy yet?
I lost one.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. This is kind of strange. It is so calm here. It's just after 11 o'clock here right now. And it is calm as calm can be. Not too many days where Lake Superior is like this. Fishing's been not too bad today as well. So, I mean, we can see right now, we're just kind of right about this way. And if we take a look at the closest places reporting wind, we've got the Welcome Islands, which is towards Thunder Bay, which is probably about 25 miles from us right now. It is showing 0 miles an hour. The next closest place is Rock Ages, which is off the, I guess the southern tip of Isle Royal, showing 12 miles an hour out of the southeast at 63 Fahrenheit. So that's just kind of right down here at the end of Isle Royal. So we're fairly close to the Canada-US border, and we're doing okay today. So we're going to take advantage of this nice, calm wind and weather conditions. We hooked onto one here. We on the flasher fly, we put this Atlas Mike's Lunker gel scent stuff on the fly. It smells worse than my socks after 12 hours at work, but we got a fish within about 5 minutes. So let's put the camera down, and it's making a pretty good run. We're in 170 feet of water. Surface temperature is still about 59 degrees, so this guy's probably about 100 feet back, and it's pulling a lot of lines, so we're slowing down here. We're looking for a turn a little bit. Right at the surface. Slowed right down to just over a mile an hour here, just because I'm trying to keep the other lines straight behind us. Should be able to come up and back. Doesn't want to come up yet, does it? Good thing it is. Snag it. after we did the release on the last fish, I realized that the camera was not recording. So the hook went right through the side of its mouth, so we just ended up cutting the line off, and just to kind of give it a quick release. So we'll attach a photo of the fish, and we're gonna put a new fly on, and we're gonna try some more of this stinky stuff, see if it actually works. Gonna try out the meat rig. I think I popped off. That was on the meat rig, so we're not sure what happened. I don't know if I hit it with the net or if it just kind of came off when it was at the surface. So we'll have to watch the video later and see what happened. I think it was a little, it's either a very small salmon or a little lake trout, eh?
I guess that's why I should maybe run a ball bearing swivel on that.
Yeah. Look at the line twist on that. So we have those, the 6-ball or 6-ball bearings really prevent line twist. Let's keep going here. We'll get another one here. A beautiful day, and the sun is just starting to kind of creep out through the clouds. Still working on retying the one line there. Well, there we got the rod fixed up, and this is a reminder. This is the first time we used that inline flasher spinner, so we had a pretty good 6-ball bearing on it, the high speed swivels, but I think we're using.
I didn't actually have any on.
Actually, he didn't have any on there, so we have them all on everything else. But it's a good reminder. Make sure you use good swivels. I'm gonna try it again here. Just smear it all on the outside. What do you think? Think it's gonna work?
I don't know how to describe that.
It smells like my socks. No? Try that again. Okay, we got another one on the lunker gel, and I think this one is a big fish. I'm gonna put the camera down and see what happens. We're gonna slow right down. That just demolished it. We're just. That's fine. We just realized that the last one we probably messed up. But anyway, that was on my dad's meat rig harnesses that he bought. They were sitting in the shed for probably 40 years. So I think he was just waiting for them to be used for something. So. Yeah. Never got to see them catch a fish though. Yeah, just the net stuck. Watch the line. Yeah, go ahead. lucky we got that guy. Okay, the camera's recording this time. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be, but that just pulled up. Awesome. Let's get that guy back. Hang on. Flasher fly on this stuff. I don't know what's in it, but the salmon seem to like it. We got a mess here with one of the lines. We got a hook up, and we'll keep going. That's 1 o'clock and we're just slowly packing up here. We had a good morning. So just of note, we got Porphyry Island Lighthouse just off our left hand side. So that lighthouse was first built in 1873, actually July 1st of 1873. So it's 148 years old. So it's a provincial park now. It's kind of an interesting site to kind of visit. There's some walking trails and stuff. So it's a neat history around the area. Not only good fishing. So. Off to our right hand side, we have the back side of the Sleeping Giant, Silver Islet, the old silver mine from 1880, just at the foot of the Giant. And where we came from is probably about 30 miles straight across that way. So we'll start reeling up, start heading home. Guess we have to head home, eh?
Fortunately.
Awesome day there today. It's 2 o'clock. We're just on our way home. It's 25 Celsius, so about 75 Fahrenheit. I mean, weather temperature was as forecast, but the winds were a lot more calm. I mean, they were forecast to be out of the northeast or east at maybe 10 to 15 kilometers an hour, and there's absolutely no wind, which allowed us to kind of go a lot farther than we